Are you full of shit? I hope not. And if you are, we're going to talk about that today. Listen, it happens to the best of us. We all have those moments, but what matters is if you catch when you're full of it,
Come
right?
on now.
How often are you catching when you are full of shit? And are you staying constipated and
Okay.
stank? Or
Just,
are you doing something to
just,
flush yourself out?
just thinking, just thinking. Okay, check this out. One of the things that, okay, so you know how you have people that's like, oh my God, I don't know. I keep trying to do this. I keep doing things and I switch it up and I'm not getting this what I want. Da, da, da. Now, you know damn well you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Hmm.
You know, you're not, you know that you're not making what this is that you say you want your primary goal.
Yeah.
You have allowed yourself to be distracted, honey. You give yourself reasons and excuses. You use any damn thing in the world to justify why it is you haven't reached that goal and everything is outside of you. Honey, stop being so full of shit.
Hmm.
You know,
Okay. And the
you
thing is,
know.
it harms you the most, right? It's like sometimes
Mm-hmm.
like you just be talking just to say stuff or saying what you hope that you would want to do, but not what you're willing to do, right?
Yeah. No
Because
actions behind it.
yeah, it's
Just
like
words. You know you're full of shit. You know you're full
right.
of shit when you have said some things out of anger and you intentionally meant to use those words to hurt the other party. But then you act as if though, oh, did I do that? I'm not trying to do that. That's not my objective. You full of shit. You know your intent. Nobody knows you full of shit more than you. You
Hmm.
knew what your intentions were. Now you can lie to your homegirls, your cousins, your friends, your uncles. You can hide and lie to them, but you know you full of shit. Now, if you sitting out there and you wondering why things are happening to you and so forth and so on, and you present yourself or you try and present yourself as a modeled being, and you know damn well you're not doing what needs to be done. That's why you live in the shit life you living because you full of shit. You stink. You stink. You listen. You want to blame everybody in a relationship other than yourself. It's two in a relationship. When a relationship does not work, it is not all one sided ever. And those of you who think that it is, you're full of shit. And you ain't recognized it. You ain't realized it. You ain't accepted it yet. But baby, you need to because that's the only way you're going to have the kind of reality that you desire when you just straight up with yourself. You know what I mean?
There's some people out there that are really in a state of delusion where they believe that they truly believe that they are that they're right and that the things that they say that even though they don't follow up, that they don't have to back up what they
Yeah.
say,
Let's talk
that
about it. Yes.
their talk, that all they're doing is talking, and there's double standards. It's like, oh, you can do this, but you can't lie to me, but I can lie to you. And it's
Full
like,
of shit.
you know and
Full of
so there's people out there that really don't realize.
That's sad. It's
Yes,
a
and
sad reality, but
it
and it's a
is.
true reality, but that is so I had to sit back on that. Sis, that's sad.
Mhm.
I mean, if you think about it, they have lied to themselves so much that they have started to that lie has become a frequency that is resonance to the truth for them.
Right. And it's like you're just in this now. You've created this world of delusion.
They so full of shit they can't even see it.
Yeah.
Good
And so,
God.
and there's been times where, so just before we started this episode, I
Mhm.
was mentioning that back to practicing Spanish. I've been talking about, so this is one of the areas I've been full of shit,
Mhm.
where I've
Mhm.
been talking about learning Spanish literally for years, and
Mhm.
I've taken classes in school, in high school, in college, and I've said I
Yeah.
want to learn Spanish. I
Yeah.
also want to learn sign language.
Uh-huh.
And I've been bullshitting. And
Mm.
and the thing is, I had to check myself and call myself out.
Mhm.
I had to do it. I'm like, I'm not going to keep saying this and not doing it.
Mhm.
And so now I had to, so I guess the next phase of this is like, if you're at a point where you have the personal integrity, right? Because for me, it was just like,
Mhm.
my for my integrity, like I can't keep doing this because it's not in alignment with my
Yeah.
integrity. If I keep saying, oh,
Mhm.
I want to learn, it's like I want to, but it, like, what am I willing to do? You can want
Yeah.
something, but
Yeah.
what you're willing to do and how important is it to you? And so I had to evaluate that. And I'm like, no, this is something that's really important to me. And now I need to stop being full of
Mhm.
shit and
Yeah.
let me really look at what I'm willing to do, and what is required in order for me to start this process and not only half-ass it, because I'm at a stage of my life where that's not acceptable for me anymore.
Yeah.
I don't have the capacity, and it's just me holding myself up to a higher standard for what
Yeah.
I want for myself, right? And so
Absolutely.
sometimes we
Absolutely.
have to use that as like, just think about what areas in your life are you full of shit.
Baby,
And
listen. One of the areas I had to overcome with being full of shit was in relationships, all types of relations, all types. And I had to see if I was really showing up for my friendships like I desired for them to show up for me. I had to see if I was really showing up in my intimate relationships like I wanted my partners to show up for me. I had to see if I was showing up in my siblingships the way I desired for my brothers and sisters to show up for me. With my parentalships, was I showing up for my mother the way I want her to show up for me? Or was I just expecting all of these people to give me what I desired? And in some instances, I was so stanky, bitch, I couldn't even see it. Like I was walking around funky, trail of stank passing me up, and I didn't even realize it. And what jarred me one day is I was in a bad time and I hit a rough spot, and I was like, why do I keep going through all of this? And of course, first I had a little pity party. I had a little pity party, and when I had the little pity party, I didn't realize that having that pity party, because I didn't stay in it, I released some energy. So then I started to like get a whiff of my funky ass then, right? And then I after going through that pity party, I was like, I said, well, let me just see what's common in everybody that I've chosen. And when I used the words to myself, chosen, I accepted accountability in that moment. So I released some more energy and my shit got real loud. I started smelling stanky. I was like, oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. So the common denominator in all of them was me, nigga. I was like, "Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, is it me? Oh, shit." I was not being forthright, honest in some situations. I was not allowing a person to be who they were, but just wanting them to be what I thought they should be. Like, man, it was so much. And when I started to allow myself to see like every situation, every relationship, I was going one by one, and I started getting visions of how I was out of pocket in the relationship. And then bam, I released some energy and it got louder. That stanky shit smell got louder. With every vision, that smell got louder and louder and louder until I said, oh my God, I can't take it. I can't take the smell. I can't take the energy. It stinks. That energy on me stinks. It is not becoming of me. It is not who I am in my core. So why have I allowed this energy to rest on me like I have? I was so full of shit, baby. I was so full of shit. But I tell you what, I took the time. I made a conscious effort and a decision to heal. I decided that I was worth more than what I was presenting myself as. And I decided that there were courses of action that needed to take place on my behalf in order to proceed forward. And so it's been a quite a journey since then. Um, and each time with each relationship, I'm open to see where I'm full of shit at in each one. And I make certain that I address my shit before I call myself going to go address somebody else's.
That part right
Okay.
there. It's
So,
accountability of your shit. You taking
baby,
accountability of your shit.
okay. Are you full of shit? You full of shit. Are you look at where you at? Look at where you are in your life. Take a good honest look and really just look at your situations, the ones that kind of giving you a little grief right now. And kind of look and see where you are in it. What are your actions and your thoughts about the situation? Because you undoubtedly are bringing some things to you by what you thinking. You may not realize it. It may not. It may be coming in below your level of awareness, but it's there. Take some time and look at it. Love yourself enough to go ahead and accept some things, release some things so you can smell how much shit you got you need to clean up and go and do the cleanup process, you know?
Right. And sometimes there is that physical aspect. Like maybe you need to do a cleanse for
Mm.
real and cleanse your physical body, cleanse your colon. You might need to
Bitch, I was thirsty. I was like, wait a minute, you got some cleanse your cold and water just came.
I know.
It's like, baby, she said you need a physical cleanse. Sometimes you really stink in the physical realm too. Take your ass
And
a bath.
yeah, because a lot of times, as above, so below, as within, so without. And so sometimes it's like it's easy to call out other people's shit.
Yeah,
But if you're not willing, like if you can dish it but you can't take it, like,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's something
Something is
that,
going on with that. Yeah,
yeah.
there's so many people that can dish it and can't take it. They can
Yeah.
tell you off. But
Hmm.
baby, try and tell them something.
Exactly. Exactly. And so it's like, you know, another aspect of that is your physical body. And
Mhm.
if you are um feel foggy and unclear, constipated, stopped up, like, and or maybe you just haven't just taken that time to clear yourself out physically. That's another
Mhm.
aspect of releasing, right? Like
Yeah.
just so you,
Mhm.
like, literally people are physically full of shit. Like,
Mhm.
I make it a
Physically
point to
stink.
detox at least
Mhm.
once a year, but
Mhm.
that's something to do a detox or a cleanse. So that's just another aspect, or
Okay.
you
Another
know,
aspect. Absolutely.
clean your colon, clean
Clean your
your colon.
colon with your
Yes,
stinking ass.
yes.
Okay, listen, y'all. Drop what you think about this episode and how you realized in the areas where you full of shit. Drop a comment. We want to talk with you. You talk with us, we going to talk back. Okay? This has been Spirit Wisdom Reset, the podcast, baby. I am Mayette Ajay and my beautiful co-host is Mrs.
Uja Wajet.
Yes, Lord. And listen, like, follow, subscribe, share, comment on all of the social platforms. We're on every last one of them. And then you also can check us out on this Spotify and Apple podcast, any of your local streamings. But you can leave us, you can leave us a little, what's it called, sis? A
A
review.
rating or a review. Yeah.
Yes, do both.
Yes.
Rating and review. Tell us what you think. All right, y'all. We love you. Until next time, peace.
Bye.
Spirit is a reset podcast. Yeah.